Hello, Anatomy Metal fans, and welcome to our surprise birthday drawing that we're having today. Surprise! Today we are celebrating 20 years of being in business, and we are going to give away a few special things today. We're going to give away a few copies of Jim Ward's book, Running the Gauntlet, and let's see, we've got, we're going to give away 5 copies of that. We are also going to be announcing a sale that we'll be having, so stick around till the end of the video as well, so that we can can be a part of that as well. We put a post up on our Facebook page the other day, asking for you to tell a little bit of a story about how you know us and how you met us. And from the responses that we got on our Facebook page, we're going to be doing this particular drawing from the people who responded to that post. So without further ado, we will be drawing 5 names, and they will get a copy of Jim Ward's book signed, Running the Gauntlet. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 of us. 5 of us. So everyone is going to draw one.
Alright, that's obnoxious.
The happy birthday song's a little obnoxious.
I got a long one.
Come on, Johnny.
You want to read it? No, you have to read it. I can give
You drew it.
Open.
You drew it.
Open.
Technical difficulties,
There we
please
go.
stand by.
We got Warren Hiller.
Warren Hiller! Yay, Warren!
Love your words.
And Warren says, love y'all and expect a happy anniversary call tomorrow on my day off.
We haven't heard your
hopefully-
call yet.
Call us, Warren.
Oh, he did call.
Says, my
Did he?
Anano story. Stuck in Niagara Falls, freshly transplanted there and promoting quality to a brick wall. I had a random girl actually come in and inquire about buying larger gauge jewelry for her nipples. She only wanted a nanometal. I contacted and placed an order. Needless to say, the owner saw the cost of ordering a custom 2-piece order and gave a fit. What? He was used to paying $1 for a single barbell. I then took my own money to buy the jewelry. Right before I left, there I was, close to putting my first real Anato order in. The entire time, Barry, Todd, Stephen, McKaylee, etc. were all about my I Am Learning forum on BME. Great conversationalists. I love talking to them. Cue the APP conference. I remember walking into the Riviera and seeing them all. I melted into their arms. Best group of people ever. After the conference, it was off to Australia to Vogue Body Piercing, which thankfully supplied Anatometal. I am happy to say my best work was using Anatometal?
Done.
Oh, done using Anatometal?
There you go.
When I left Australia, I stopped in Santa Cruz for a spell. I was picked up by Barry and Todd. I never have felt so at peace and calm with myself like I did at the Anato headquarters. Waking up for coffee with Barry, spending time observing Anatometal's production, drinking Oliver under the table. Oh, I want to see that one happen. Being bare-ass spanked by Todd and our lesbian waitress. What friends, family...
That was fun.
What was friends became family. Then going to APP and working at the Anatometal booth. Anatometal is my favorite jewelry. I think all the employees like family. And I yearn for the day to go back and see my family again. Thank you, Warren.
Thank you, Warren.
We love you, Warren, so
We
much.
love you, Warren, and we missed you as well. You have won a copy of Jim Ward's book, Running the Gauntlet.
Woo!
Congratulations. Give us a call here at the shop, and we'll figure out how we can get that up to you, my friend. And for our next winner.
Our next winner is... Oh, wait.
One at a time, one
Yep,
at a time.
just one. Chris Black. Yay!
Yay!
Got my earlobes pierced at 4 gauge with the Anatometal single flare steel tunnels 4 months ago. I just ordered a set of 2 gauge for my first stretch upcoming in the next few weeks. We'll be using an Anatometal single flare steel all the way to the goal size of 3/4 or more. Take your time. Thanks for making a great product. You're welcome, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. You have won a copy of Running the Gauntlet as well.
Email Gina at anatometal.com and we'll figure out how to get that to you.
Amanda, would you do the honors this time?
I got April Danielle Kleiman I was in April, Danielle. I was in junior high school. My mother, already angry after my coming home from the city with my first dye job, purple hair. I then spent most nights alone in my room, piercing first ears total of 10 times.
We don't recommend that.
Then 2 in the right nostril, 1 through the septum. This was the 80s, so I had the chain from my nose to my ear. I remember even now sitting down to dinner, my mother losing control over a rebellious teenager, lamenting, "Get that thing out of your nose at the table." Now she admits it suits me and I wouldn't look like her April without my body jewelry. Later, when I had my son, she was there and introduced to my 2 lady piercings, and now she wants a navel piercing. She thinks they look sexy. What a complete 180. Yay, April!
Thank you, April. If you have won a copy of the Running the Gauntlet as well, email Gina@anatometal.com and we can work out how to get that for you. And Mark?
Yes.
Yes. We love you guys. Your stories made us cry.
Richard F. and Ivy.
That is
From Warlock!
Read it.
You want me to read it for you, Mark?
He's like,
So I'd been doing business with another jewelry company, and my experience with them had headed south. Orders taking forever to ship, 5 to 6 weeks for what used to take 5 to 6 days. One fateful Thursday, my boss looked at my jewelry case. "We have 4 navel curves, what the hell?" I explained the situation. I looked incompetent. I looked like I didn't care what was going on, but it wasn't my fault. We needed a solution. I called Anatometal, and Stephen Detoma answered. He sent me enough navel curves to fill my case the next day. He sent me samples. He sent me good vibes to keep my head up and push through the problems with my boss. Now I look forward to getting my Anatometal package every week. There's always something to make me smile inside, besides the beautiful jewelry. I know that it was made by smiling faces, packed by smiling faces, and the smiles leak out of the box. My father has never once said he's proud of me for what I do or showed any interest in my lifestyle. When I got my bullet eyelets, he actually called me to say, "Hey man, those things look cool." It might not matter to anyone else, but it was a cool moment for me, and Anatometal made it happen. I'm proud to wear Anatometal jewelry. I'm proud to put it in my clients. I'm proud to know that in an industry where so many people are content to skate by with minimum quality stuff, that what I'm using is the undisputed best. I'm proud to wake up next to a beautiful woman with Anatometal jewelry in her body too. I'm proud to support a company that uses American labor and helps keep the economy I plan to raise my kids in afloat. Happy anniversary, Anato Hose. And from us, Anato Hose, here on this end, we thank you very much for your time and for your business, Richard, as well, and for almost bringing me to tears just reading that from you. You have won a copy of Running the Gauntlet as well, and we know where to send yours, my friend. All right, and next and last on the list, we have one more, and we'll do this one and make sure I only got one. There's one. And our next and last winner of these will be Foamy Ill Will Press. That's the name. Happy birthday, guys. Apparently, it was Sir Todd who pretty much given me my in with the Anato crew. Back when Barry owned Staircase, I went in search for some jewelry for what was a very limited piece and piercing at the time. Lots of people told me it would be my best bet finding it, aside from possibly in San Francisco. I had called once and was chewed out by someone over the phone about how it was a stupid idea and I shouldn't have done it to begin with, blah, blah, blah. So one day, while in town, I decided to swing through the shop and see if there was anything I could possibly use just to look for myself. It was the first time I had met Mr. Almighty. He was nothing like the guy who yelled at me over the phone, but actually really supportive. I still remember him being so excited to see a lip of my size. At the time, it was about a ½ inch. He told me he had been telling the owner to pick up jewelry along these lines, but he saw no market for it. About 3 years later, while apprenticing in Vegas, I ran into Mr. Almighty at a convention working with Anatometal, which is when he turned and said, "Oh, I have to show you to Barry now that you're here." That's funny. Oh, Todd and I had run into each other over the years and talked from time to time, so seeing him there was much of a big shocker, aside from how horribly tiny that convention was and the lack of promotion. So Todd introduces me to Barry. Barry took a good long stare and then smiled. We shake hands and we do the introduction deal, and Todd says, "This is the kid I've been telling you about for so long." That was my introduction to the Anatometal family. Thanks, guys. Glad to see that all is still well, and I still appreciate what you do. I will have to do what I can to swing over the hill sometime and go see you guys. thank you very much, Foamy, as well. And email us at gina@anatometal.com so that we can find out how to get that book over to you. Let's see. And we would also like to say that not only is it our birthday, but it is also the Gauntlet's birthday. And 20 years ago, we started, and a long time before that, the Gauntlet started as well. And none of us would be here doing what we're doing now, or living the life that we have been able to lead without the people who helped make this possible. And that would be our friend Jim Ward and Fakir Musafar. And you can read about them in this book. I can't express enough how much I love those people and how much they have changed my life. And I want them to know that we're here supporting them, and we're always going to be here supporting them. And we thank all of our friends and fans on Facebook for being here to support us as well. Happy birthday from us to you, and thank you so much for all the lovely wishes from you to us. Thank you for being our fans, and thank you for being our customers. We love you.
Surprise announcement?
And our announcement, I've got some good news for the end of it after getting all teary-eyed. We will be having a sale to celebrate our 20th anniversary. We will be having a sale for the remainder of the month of November. 20% off on all of our products. Starting right now. So let's get those phones ringing, and we will talk to you all soon. We love you. Thank you very much.
I love you.